Hello, Algebra 1 students. We are in Unit 3, Tier 3, Lesson 4b, Is it a function, real world, that fails the vertical line test? So let's check off our booklet.
Congratulations on making it to the last lesson, Tier 3, Lesson 4b, Is it a function, real world, that fails the vertical line test? Well, this is a little tricky, but I wanted to remind you of what a function is. So recall the definition of a function is a relationship between an independent variable, which is the input, which is in the domain, and a dependent variable or output, which resides in the range. Also, I want you to pay close attention and not be fooled by pictures or graphs when dealing with functions. Always understand that a function is a relationship that for every one input, there is only one possible output. This is a picture off of my AEP app that I have that monitors the usage of electricity at my house, which is kind of cool. I just was introduced to this a few weeks ago. At first glance, if you look at this depiction, it shows here's 3 p.m., here's 6 p.m. So this is like when my kids get home, here's 9 p.m. So we're killing electricity right here. And then my kids go to bed and all the electricity falls off. And then you can see here where Mr. Sturgill wakes up, and then you can see here where my wife wakes up and puts my little girls on the bus, and then it kind of dies off while my wife and I are at work. If you look at this, you would think that it's not a function, because if you drew a vertical line, it hits the graph here and it hits the graph here. Hits it in 2 points. Not a function. However, if you think of this little thing as a relationship, the relationship is the time of day, like 3 p.m., compared with how much energy is used, okay? So it does have a relationship quality to it. It's just how they're depicting it, it's hard to see that it's a function, and that's where the vertical line test, you gotta be really careful. That's where the vertical line test can fail you. Here's another depiction off the same little app, and it shows at 12:19 p.m. on the day that I pulled up, I was using 3,168 watts of energy, which is a lot. I need to talk to my wife. But anyhow, this is more function-esque, to where wherever we draw a time, it's going to pass the vertical line test. So just be super, super careful of not being fooled by things like this, and understanding that it is a relationship where an independent variable that's in a domain has one dependent variable in the output of the range. Good luck on your practice set. Congratulations for completing the book.